Hello and welcome to the Mom Training Podcast, where we discuss the skills and strategies to create possibilities in motherhood and make it more fun, efficient, organized, and peaceful. Girl, you've made it to part 4 of the self-care series. I'm so proud of you for being here, and I hope that you have rocked your self-care these last couple weeks. Today we're going to talk about creating a self-care mindset. This is quite a challenge, especially as a mom who has a million things to take care of besides herself. But you are the mom who's going to get this self-care thing down and be happier because you did. I don't know about you, but my needs are easily lost in the commotion of the day if I'm not careful. So we're going to talk about some ways that we can shift our mindset just a little bit so that we can take care of others and not feel upset that we aren't getting taken care of because we are actually taking care of ourselves enough along the journey. So we've talked about this a little bit during the other podcasts, but I really want to solidify this in you. Creating the self-care mindset. What do I need this week or in certain situations? If I was to sit down and plan out my week before it starts, what things might get in the way of remembering my self-care? Will there be a time that I might be hungry? I might cave to getting fast food for me and my family when I don't really want to. Is there a time that I'll be home late and the kids will go to bed at a later time? How will I compensate for these things? I think one of the biggest things with creating the self-care mindset is being flexible. So when I was single, I literally controlled my whole schedule. As a mom, it's more like you're playing with silly putty. You got the structure there, but sometimes it's going to be a little flat. Sometimes it's going to be shaped as a ball. Sometimes it's like, what the heck is that mess, So when taking care of yourself, you have to be flexible as a mom. There will be nights where you won't be able to get in bed when you want to. There will be times when you get so distracted that you forget to take care of yourself. Coming with the self-care mindset is being flexible, being able to let it go, and continue with the system in your next breath. So it's not about perfection. It's not about being 100% consistent with something. There's no way we can be. Honestly, you're like, well, that's discouraging, Diana. Come on, no. Don't expect yourself to be 100% consistent with your self-care. Meaning, every single night is not going to be the exact same. Every single day is not going to be the exact same. But what we're creating here is your ability to be resilient, to be flexible, to be able to let things go and jump right back on the self-care wagon to take care of yourself. So we talked about prepping the night before, right? So we're going to stretch this a little bit more. So we're going to go to at the beginning of the week. So for me, that could be either Saturday or Sunday. A lot of times it's Sunday because we do family planning for the week. So me and my husband are on the same page. So, when can you watch the kids? This is when I'm gone. Okay, you're going to work later this day. Okay, this is a family time. This is date night. Do we have a babysitter for date night? What are we going to do fun as a family on this day? Do we have anyone over for dinner? We go through all that. But you also need to have a weekly session for yourself. And you're like, Diana, when am I going to plan that in? Girl, if it is important to you, you will find a time. If you actually want to feel better, if you want to step up and feel the best that you can, you have to plan for yourself. You have to do it, okay? It's only you that's going to pull yourself out of a hole. No medication, no person is going to pull you out of a hole. Yes, medication can be very helpful if needed, but you have to be proactive for you. If you want things to change in your life, if you want to feel better, if you want to have more energy, if you want to be able to focus on something, if you want to be able to be motivated, you have to take care of you. So as you sit down at the beginning of the week, we're going to say maybe it's Sunday. If we're sitting down Sunday evening or Sunday in the day, if you want to like plan out so you're, how we talked about the sleep thing of not leaving everything till the end of the day. Okay. So either your kids are taking a nap or, whenever it fits in your schedule to sit down for maybe half an hour. 15 minutes, half an hour. 15 minutes is pushing it, I would say half an hour. Sometimes for me, it might be an hour if I'm getting like completely into detail. But sitting down at the beginning of your week and saying, what do I need to prepare for? There's always things that are going to happen. You're the silly putty, okay? Squish, 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 squish. That's you, okay? You're squishy. You are super squishy. You're like, don't tell me I'm squishy, Diana. Pfft, man, you're squishy, okay? Be squishy. We want to be squishy in these situations, okay? You need to be flexible. So what can we prepare for the week before? I really think that sitting down and looking at your week, looking at your schedule is a huge self-care tip in itself. Because if your mind is organized, you're not tripping all over the place. You're like, oh, cool, I forgot. I need to bring, grape juice to that thing. Or that's right, I'm supposed to go walking every Friday with this person. I had forgotten about that. We hadn't done it in a couple weeks. Or, just different things like that. Like organizing your mind is a form of self-care because it gives you peace. It clears out any confusion. And you can know what you need to be doing, and how you're going to plan in taking care of yourself. So instead of just only planning in your schedule, which I'm so excited to do a routine series with you guys. Routine is like my life. Like I love it. It's been really interesting learning routine as a mom, though. Like it definitely changes a ton. But I am so happy that I'm learning how to do it as a mom and how to be flexible like that squishy silly putty, Squish, 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 squish. So sitting down at the beginning of the week, looking at what could trip you up, and then planning the night before. Okay, I know it's a lot of planning, but trust me, if you want your life to change, you got to put in the kind of effort, and planning is your best friend with getting anything done, accomplishing anything, changing anything. Planning is your best friend. I love it. I could kiss it. It's beautiful. So the next tip is prioritizing your tasks and putting self-care first, like something that really brings you results. Like I'm going to do dishes for 15 minutes and then I'm going to go to bed. No, not stop the dishes and then end up on my phone for the next hour as I lay in bed. Nope. Remember we talked about that. Get off your phone, right? Put your phone down. Pick a time at night. You're going to put it down, set your alarm, put it down, leave it alone. Okay? But I'm going to stop doing the dishes, do my nightly routine, leave my phone alone, and actually go to sleep. Like I said in the last podcast, it may take a while for your body to get used to going to sleep right away, but as you practice clearing your mind, you get off your phone, you stop getting distracted, it will get better. Or another example of prioritizing your tasks and putting your self-care first is, say you're putting a baby down for bed and you need to shower. Instead of waiting 5 minutes to see, is this baby actually going to go to bed? Take that 5 minutes and just instantly, the second your baby is laid down on the bed and you already know your baby's routine, like, okay, I'm going to wait 5 minutes before going in there, okay? You can get in the shower, take a 5-minute shower. Like, I know. Trust me, like sometimes I get in the shower and I only have 5 minutes. I'm like, but it's so nice in here. I just wish I could stand here in this hot water forever. But it's not the time, okay? It's not that special moment of like having a bath or, taking a relaxing, hot, steamy shower. Love it, okay? But that's like when my husband's home later at night and he can watch the kids and I can be in the bathroom for half an hour and just completely relax, right? But this is, I have to shower or I'm going to die because I'm smelling myself, okay? So it's like, I have to shower, or like my hair is so greasy right now because it's been like 3 days and we've been outside forever. Like I have to wash this hair, like, or I'm just gonna like stick to my pillow when I get in bed, which is freaking disgusting to even think about that. It's just, so gross. But you jump in the shower, you just insta-start. The water's warm, you jump in, you're putting shampoo in your hair, wash it out right away. You put that conditioner in, let it sit while you wash the rest of your body. Conditioner's been in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you wash it out, you get out of the shower. You're like, man, that doesn't sound very fun. I know. But you're clean, okay? And you can already plan out Like, I need to have new pair of underwear and a new outfit for me to put on and, my bra. I need to have that all in the bathroom before I put my baby to bed. So it's literally Insta self-care, okay? It's like the Insta pudding. It's like the Insta microwave stuff. Like, you're going to like pop, 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 and there you are. You're taken care of, okay? You've got clothes on. You've got, you smell nice. You throw on some deodorant, whatever else you need to, brush your hair, maybe throw on some light makeup if you want to, and you're done, okay? So it's just prioritizing, I'm going to stop wasting time where I don't need to. Like, I don't need to stand there for 5 minutes seeing if my baby goes to sleep. I literally could jump in the shower in that time and accomplish something that's going to make me feel so much better, okay? So again, going back to thinking the self-care mindset of, okay, how can I create the self-care that I need? Okay, trust me, I know that it's hard to get in the shower sometimes, okay? Like, it's like, oh my gosh, it just seems like such a long process. Try this. Try the 5-minute shower. Try putting your clothes out early and then just like bam, 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 bam. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm freaking clean. I smell nice. I feel so much better, especially that my hair is washed. I feel so much better. And it only was 5 minutes and I'm done. I am done. Then it takes another 5 minutes to get dressed and brush your hair and put a little light makeup on if you wanted to. Okay. If you put all your makeup on, cool, whatever. Whatever your priority is, whatever your self-care is for you, that's for you, boo. So this episode is going to be wrapping up our self-care series. We've had 4 awesome episodes about taking care of yourself. So with this episode ending, don't stop your self-care. Keep that momentum going. Go back and listen to these ones over and over again if you need to be reminded, okay, I need to remember that I need to be aware of my body. And if I'm forgetting, I need to ask, hey, body, what do you need? What can I do for you? And to think about myself in every situation that I'm in, and how I can create a self-care plan for myself. Creating that self-care momentum by taking and creating a plan of when you're going to take those needs and place them into your schedule and run the plan for a couple weeks to see how it helps you. And then making sure that your sleep time is the most protected thing you can do for yourself. Putting that phone down, creating an environment that you can go to sleep quickly, not being distracted, even staying away from TV before you go to bed. If it makes it so you can't go to sleep, then be aware of that and stop doing it. Figuring out exactly what you need for your sleep. And then really focusing on that self-care mindset of what can I do to really focus on me? How can I think quicker and create the circumstances around me to make sure that I have what I need? How can I remember to be flexible, to be as that squishy, silly putty, to be able to enjoy where I'm at and to just be able to pick it right back up, say, well, that moment kind of sucked, and I'm going to now just in my next breath continue my self-care. And as you do that, you will feel so much better. So if this self-care series was helpful to you, please let me know. This is kind of a test run that we're doing right now. If it was helpful, then I will create more series on the different mom training system topics. I would love to do it, but if it's not helpful, which is the whole reason that I'm doing this is to help other moms, if it's not helpful, if it's not actually creating results with you, then it's kind of a waste of my time, right? So if you feel inclined to let me know if it helped or not, or some constructive feedback, please just let me know. Or if you have a topic that you want to have a series created for, like I really would love help with nutrition, or I would really love a series on emotional and mental coping or routine or money management, like please just let me know. Okay. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are such amazing listeners. I've gotten so many emails back and so much feedback about it. Like, thank you guys so much for being here and being consistent and being here every week. You guys are amazing moms. And I'm so, so excited for the life that you are creating every single day and that we can be together and do this together. And you can become better and better each moment. So before I close, I will say, if you are serious about creating a self-care plan and really feeling the best you can to be able to create the life that you want, go over to my website, dianaballard.com, under services, and contact me, and let's set up some one-on-one coaching that you and I can set up a plan specifically for you with your needs, your body's needs, your circumstances. I know that you can literally do anything that you want to when your self-care is on tap. Please stay connected. Continue listening. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Diana Ballard Live. That's at Diana Ballard Live. So make sure you're telling other moms about this podcast and that you've hit subscribe so that you can be here again with us next time. And we'll see you next week on the Mom Training Podcast.